Hi everybody, my name is Joe Grisaffi. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my video. Today I am doing another Topps Project 2020 mail call, and I got quite a bit here. This is about the time that all the Keith Shore Griffey Jr. number 88 cards that had a 99,000 plus print run, and the follow-up, the next card after that, Nolan Ryan Vides, I don't know how to pronounce his name, V-I-D-S, Joshua Vides, had a 64,000 or so print run. So all those are starting to show up at our houses, and I suspect mine are here today. I have quite a bit here. Here's a box. This is a big box, the biggest box I've received, and a bunch of little things here, which we're going to open first. Some of these might be Garbage Pail Kids or Wacky packages. I'll just get those out of the way if that's what they turn out to be. And I suspect I know what's in the box here because it's big. And embarrassingly, I will admit I fell into the Griffey Jr. number 88 trap, thinking these things were going to be very valuable. They are not, because so many people ordered them. This was the Memorial Day Massacre, as we might want to call it. Memorial Day 2020, these things, these prices of the first 30 or so cards in the set, maybe the first 40, the earlier cards, prices went through the roof. We don't know why. Maybe it was because it was the first major weekend that everyone was staying at home because of the pandemic. But prices went through the roof. Everybody saw money signs, dollar signs in their eyes, and over-ordered this stuff. Now, I think the prices of the early cards are starting to rise again after the big Memorial Day crash. A lot of people spent a lot of money only to have the cards fall back to next to nothing. The current cards, I think we just had number 150 close. We had a print run below 4,000. That's the first below 4,000 since the Griffey 88 debacle. I'm not going to discuss exact prices because that's up in the air. It's really too soon to say. There are other people who have much more informed opinions on that. I am just collecting the ones I like, hoping to... I shouldn't say that. I'm not just collecting the ones I like. I've been buying everything since number 60 or so. And I'm going to keep the ones I like. I was hoping to flip some to make a little money, or at least pay for the cards that I'm keeping, which is going to be very difficult and not going to happen in the near future. So anyway, let me stop rambling and just get to opening. And just go right into these. If they're Garbage Pail Kids or Wacky packages, I just go whoop and let them... put them aside. But one of these might be a Topps Now, because if you are buying off Topps, be sure to sign up for their loyalty program, and you will get rewards points. And if you're buying a lot, those rewards points start to stack up because they multiply after a certain amount. And you can get free Topps Now stuff. And I ordered one to test one of the coupons, so hopefully one of these is that. I am going to order the Back to Spring Training set. I forget what it's called, but there's a set now that's the image on the website, and I'll screen capture it if I think about it, has Mike Trout with a mask, and I love that because it's going to basically symbolize what 2020 has been like. Yeah, so let me get right into this. This is Topps Wacky Packages. Throw that aside, just look at the top one here so you can see that. I used to love these as a kid. Oh, it looks like they're not die cut. Looks like the sticker is the whole card. And there's the back of one of them. I'm not going to go through these individually for you. That might be another video, but the ones that I have done with Garbage Pail Kids, nobody's watching. So I may let that be. Next envelope. Hopefully I don't ruin anything by going through these quickly. Oh, okay, it's a black Tops Now. This is probably a throwback. The clock card, yes it is. Reggie Jackson. Turn back the clock. What did I say, throwback? I was thinking of Throwback Thursday. You can see the bubble wrap is the same as Project 2020, so I could sell this to somebody as 2020 bubble wrap, and they'd never know the difference. Let's look at this. So these envelopes are the same, as many of you know, same as the Project 2020, except for the printing. The envelope design is the same structure. Tops Now. So this was free. Normally it would cost $9.99 for one, but I used my points to get a free one. And it comes in this nice hard case, which probably is a 10 count. There's the back of the card. I don't know if these turn back the clocks have any future value. I haven't followed them, but I don't like the fact that his back's to us. I'm going to get Turn Back the Clocks because they're free. If I learn more about them and I learn that I can actually sell them, that would be a wonderful thing to sell some to recover some of the Project 2020 expenses. It's a glossy card. I'm not a fan of the gloss. I really like the 80s style cardboard. I wish that didn't go away. I know in some cases it's come back. By the way, if you didn't know, if you haven't noticed my other videos or know anything about me, I am a filmmaker and I want to do a trading card set for at least one of my movies. And I know places that I can get the cards done, but I really want the 80s style Topps cardboard, and I don't know where to find a printer that does that. So if any of y'all are in the know and know where I can find a printer that uses the cereal box type cardstock that Topps used to use in the 80s, please let me know. I would really like to get some trading cards made. I want to make a movie card set. This Turn Back the Clock is Reggie Jackson moves to 10th on the all-time list with his 513th home run. Okay, I'll put that aside. Okay, moving on. Envelope aside, what's the invoice say? This is Wacky Packages, June week 1, replacement. Replacement. I saw a note about that. Okay. It says replacement, so I'm confused as to what this might be. It's a single card. WP1. Okay. I don't know what that means. Replacement? Interesting. I'm going to look that up. If anyone has any knowledge of the replacement, what WP1 means, I would love to know. But I am going to look that up. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. I did get a Garbage Pail Kids single card that had a red border. I guess that would be a parallel, just out of the blue. If you're here for the Topps 2020, sorry to make you wait, or Project 2020. I want to get these out of the way. Garbage Pail Kids, Bizarre Holidays, June, week 3. Veronica Veggie. Are they fat shaming people? Bizarre Holidays, June 19th. I missed July week 1, and I was really looking forward to getting all of July's Garbage Pail Kids because this month is my birthday month. My birthday is July 19th. I share a birthday with famed axe murderer Lizzie Borden. And here we go. Now we should be at Topps Project 2020. This is not a purchase I made directly from Topps. I think these are Jackie Robinson, Mr. Cartoons, that Facebook group I'm in, Topps Project 2020. People are selling this stuff, and this guy, Jason Hodges, if I'm correct, was selling two Jackie Robinsons for $16 each. Of course, that's less than if you bought it a single card from Topps, which would be 20 plus tax. He did 16, no tax, free shipping. And I had two that I bought off eBay, and I overpaid. I think I paid $28 or $30 a piece for these. And they're a little off center. And kind of feel like Mr. Cartoon's going to get really popular among the card collectors here, so I wanted to get a couple extras because they were so cheap. One bubble wrap. Let's see if these are centered any better than what I already have. Yeah, it's about the same. Looks like there's some kind of something smudge on the white there. Centering's about the same as the others. Centering is a big issue with these. That one's good. Up and down, a little off. Left and right is okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 16 bucks a piece. Also, I haven't received any of these yet, but I started ordering from twinsjake.com, which others have recommended if you want cheaper cards, singular cards. Like I said, 20 bucks on Topps plus tax. Twins Jake every week has the cards for $16, no tax, free shipping. So if you only want one card and you're not worried about, you're not interested in chasing that 1/1 artist proof, try twinsjake.com. Okay? Of course, I will report when I get them. But for 16 bucks, and if I'm on the fence about a card, which I have been lately because we got burned, I wouldn't say burned, we had the choice to not buy these things in bulk. So we only have ourselves to blame. Had we not gotten greedy, had I not thought I was going to be able to flip this stuff relatively quickly, I would have been buying from Twins Jake, which I'm doing now. If there's a card I'm on the fence about now, I'll just buy one from Twins Jake, 16 bucks, fine. All 10, you can pre-order all 10 for that week for 160 bucks and just not worry about it. So on Monday, you could say, okay, here's 160 bucks. I want all this week's cards, and you're done for the week, which I think is great and something I may do just to not have to follow this every day, because there are some frustrations here. Oh, by the way, if you watch one of my earlier videos, I got shorted a Mark McGwire from Topps. And I emailed them like 3 weeks ago, and I haven't heard back. You try to call them, you can't get a hold of anybody. And I had two damaged cards from the Don C. Frank Thomas lot, and I haven't heard from Topps about that either. So this coming week, I am going to call my credit card company and contest the charges and see about getting reimbursed for the missing card and the two damaged cards. I will absolutely mention that in my follow-up video, in my next video of mail. Let's get to the boxes. We're going to start with the smaller box, which arrived first, and I sat on it for a couple days. The big box arrived today. This is Sunday, so it arrived on Sunday afternoon. FedEx dropped it off at my house. Even though I did free shipping, FedEx still dropped it off. Let's go into this box. It's a little heavy. I'm sure it's packed full of stuff that's going to be hard to move now. I should add, I have been a collector. I was a collector of baseball cards in the mid and late 80s and early 90s. I was never a flipper. But the challenge, what looked like was going to be easy money with this set was very appealing. And I fell for it instead of using my better judgment. That's not to say this stuff's not going to go up in value. Some of these cards are really nice, and the ones I doubted, like the Ermsies here, when I first saw those, I was like, what the hell is that? But now these have grown on me. Unfortunately, I can't afford the two that I missed, so I'll never have a complete set. I don't think I'll have a complete set of anyone except Don C. Unfortunately, Don C's cards are my least favorite from the set, but he's the only one whose cards I have all of. So I might complete Don C just for that alone. Okay, Ryan and Griffey, the legendary cards. People will say these cards killed the project. I will disagree. I think we killed the project in that aspect. Flippers killed the project, and I know collectors were thinking the same thing. Some people were into flip, other collectors are collectors, but they saw this and they thought, oh, I can make some money off that too. So everybody, there's a lot of people to blame for the loss of interest in this. And now I don't know anything about market manipulation. I don't know if that was happening, if fans of the artist were involved. There's references to sneaker boys in the group. I don't know who those people are. Did they come in to make a quick buck and then leave after they saw it was a bust? But I don't know who the sneaker boys are. I guess those are the kids that buy the sneakers at several $100s a pair. Nolan Ryan, number 87. So this is right before. Earlier I said the card after Griffey was Ryan. It's the card before. See, it's not a bad looking card. I can't tell without taking it out. Is the black raised or is it inset? But you certainly can, it does have a texture when you hit it with the light at a certain angle. Can you see that? Yeah, you should be able to see that right there when the light hits it, the bright spot hits it. So yeah, these are, on the website, it just looks like he drew it with a Sharpie, which he may have. Okay, it looks, the white looks raised, the black looks inset. I may take one out to feel it at some point. The picture's a little fuzzy. I don't have a 68 Ryan to compare that to, so I don't know if the scan's bad. But the black is kind of cool, even though from a distance it just looks like he drew on it with a Sharpie. I think these are the only ones that have any kind of texture to it. The Don C's sure could have used it, which would have made that Frank Thomas much more appealing. Anyway, there's Vides, Joshua Vides Nolan Ryan. Now it'll be interesting to see how centering is on this because the wavy black line. I like this because you can't tell if it's centered poorly or not. But let's open a couple and see. I don't know if I'm going to open them all on camera. I might just open a few. But man, if I did end up with an artist proof gold 1-1, it sure would be nice to open it live. Not live, but open it on camera. Okay, let's compare these two for centering, and then I'll move on. Okay, the one on my left here has a thicker black line on the left side and thinner on the right. Can you see that? But it's hard to tell. You don't just look at it and go, oh, that's way off center. So I like that design for that reason, because so many of the others are clearly off center. These, it's hard to tell, so it's not distracting if you want to look at it to enjoy. Okay, let me pick one of these here, assuming this is going to be a Griffey. Man, I over-ordered the Griffeys just like everybody else. And there it is. The legend in the flesh. Off center, left and right, and up and down. Man, I can remember, I think everyone jumped on this because the Shore McGuire took everybody by surprise. Because I don't think anyone knew what we were looking at and kind of scoffed at it at first. And then it went for Memorial Day weekend. I know it went for several hundred. Did it go for 1,000? I'd have to look it up and see. But it appreciated quickly. And we all thought we were going to be able to flip these things. I think my thinking along with other people's was the uglier the card, the more chance, the more likely of a low print run, and means a better chance of a quick flip for more money. Ooh, we were wrong. So there is Griffey number 88 by Keith Shore, but I'm sure Keith Shore was very happy about selling 99,000 of these. I sure would be. I don't care if people were laughing at the artwork. Okay. Open one more, then I will do what I did before, and I will open the rest off camera, and if one happens to be the gold, I will add to the end of the video. That centering's all right. I would love to send some of these off to get graded, because I think a 10 would pay for a lot of the mistakes we made, that I made. And the number of these I bought, there might be a chance to get one. But I had not looked into grading before, and I saw that PSA requires you to send 50 cards minimum. So that's what, $750 minimum to get cards graded. $15 a pop, but 50 card minimum. Oh, that's just, I don't know if I can do that. But if I find 50 cards that I think are really sharp, that I intend to sell, I may do it. Okay, so there's the Griffey, the legendary Griffey, I guess the what was I thinking card, as another guy put it. Okay, I'm going to put this box aside, go into the big box, which I think is more Griffeys. Cry with me, will you? Can we have a moment of silence, please? Okay. I know you can't see in this over the shoulder camera, so we're going to do this right here, straight on. I may destroy some Griffeys just for art's sake. Make a video, find a clever way to destroy a Griffey and make a video of that. So I'm open to ideas. If you have a clever way to destroy a Griffey, put it in the comments. And if it's something I can pull off without spending any money, I'll do it. Or I'll pick one of your ideas and do it. Okay. Oh boy. Sad, sad, sad. 30. Why did I do that? I sure could have done something much more productive with that money, or bought classic cards that I was missing that I'd really like to add to my collection. That's the regret, is I haven't been a serious collector since 1992. And the good thing about Project 2020 is it has reignited my interest in the hobby. But the money should have been put towards something that would absolutely hold its value, instead of something that was so speculative. If that's the right word. Is it speculative or speculatory? Or could it be both? Griffey. Little off center, left and right. Okay, so there's... You know what, before I get off camera, I'm going to count the rest of these because I got shorted by tops once. So I took out 1, 2, 3, 4, so I should have 16 cards in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we're good there. And this should have 29 left in here, with one already pulled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I was not shorted on any of these, unfortunately. That would have been wonderful to have been shorted a few to get that money back or credit. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. And if this was enjoyable, if you found this entertaining or informative in the least, please subscribe to my channel, click like so more people can see my videos. I really appreciate those of you that have subscribed and have watched, helping me in my quest for YouTube monetization. I'm on pace to be there maybe by the end of this year, so that would be a bright spot for 2020 if I got YouTube monetization by then. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Joe Grisaffi, and check back soon for more baseball card videos. Bye.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
So I have an update for this video. I opened all the Griffeys and the Ryans, and I must say, Topps has had an issue with centering and cutting these cards, but the Griffeys, for the most part, were quite good. I'm very happy with the centering of the Griffeys, and I pulled about 10 that I would definitely consider sending off for grading that would get a 9.5 or so based on what I've seen on other cards, which could possibly help recover some of the cost for the nonsense of buying 40 Griffeys. So I will definitely update you if I do that, because I've been on the fence about grading anyway, but this could be a way to recover the loss, and it would be fun to have a couple of graded cards anyway, especially if they were 10s. If I got like 3 or 4 10s, I could sell 2. Now, I haven't seen any graded Griffeys sold yet, so who knows what they're going to bring. They may not be worth grading after all, because there are so many and people just don't care, and it's laughable what happened to us. Now, real quick, before I wrap it up, the Ryans, on the other hand, while it's a fairly good looking card, and I like the way, I'll show you again, see how the light hits the black there. But I got a couple, so this is 20%, because I got 10 Ryans, so 20% of them, the black printing slipped on these two, so you can see the edge of the actual photo. If you look here, you can see the white between the photo and the black just a little bit. And if you look on this one, it's more prominent on the right, where the black doesn't quite line up with the edge of the photo. I know that's not correct, so I wonder if people will have any interest in this card and how that will affect the resale value if I want to get rid of it. I know generally the Ryans are already selling for $8, which is at a loss for everybody. So I wonder if this would, I could at least get that for it. It's not enough of a problem that Topps would probably take care of it anyway. So I may be stuck with it. Anyway, there you go. Those are my final thoughts on the Griffey and the Ryan for right now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.